Welcome to IAdeaCare. Today we'll go over how to log in, main UI, and how to pair and unpair your players. How to log into IAdeaCare. First, connect to care.idea.com. Log into IAdeaCare using your credentials. What is on your main UI? When you log into IAdeaCare, this will be your main dashboard. You'll have all your players that, if already paired, will populate here. So for the main dashboard, you'll see your status of the player, either online, offline, or disconnected, player name, your model number, MAC ID address, firmware version, last reported heartbeat, the warranty duration, and the actual owner of the player. On the top left, you'll see your add remove player. Here is where you can go ahead to either unpair and delete players, repair your players, or you can go ahead and add new device. From here, you'll add your player name, the pairing code that will populate from your player when you enable remote monitoring, and then your pair button here. Um, and then we have advanced control. From advanced control, here you have your batch configuration and other functions available. So you'll have your batch basic configuration as well as update security password. This will allow you to do multiple players at a time by selecting all or selecting multiple players at a time. You can also update firmware, update the APK for the IAdeaCare package within your players, reboot, troubleshooting logs, and you can share your players with your other sub-accounts. Here we have your refresh player button. This will refresh the players for new content or information. Then we have the grid view. So grid view here is a quick screenshot along with the details from the players. So right now we have list view, and this would be grid view. So as you can see, it'll show all the players and a quick screenshot of everything that is currently playing. And for player activities, this will show each player and any activities that the player has gone through as a history. And then from here, we have your number of players listed. So from here, you can configure whether you want 10 players, 30 players, or 50 players to populate at a time. And then here are your filters. So you could filter whether you want to see all your players, just online players, disconnected players, or offline players. Here you can also select whether you want the model, MAC ID, firmware version, APK version, heartbeat, and owner information to populate. And then the last option here, you can search each player name, or you can search your catalog by the player name itself. On the next tab, you'll see that this is the settings tab. So from here, you can change your password, create alert settings, and you can go ahead and download a LAN configuration tool, which we'll go over in a later section. For your logs tab, this is a history of all activities that have been created in this account, or any tickets that have been sent into our support system. And this is the license tab. So this one is for your license management, which we will also go over in a later time. To pair a fresh player, you'll click on Add and Remove Player. From here, you'll click on Add New Device, and then you can go ahead and name your player. For this one, we'll put Test IAdea Player. The pairing code you will go ahead and find once you enable remote monitoring on your player. When the player populates a pairing code, go ahead and type that pairing code into your IAdeaCare. Once you have your pairing code typed in, go ahead and click pair. It will now go ahead and tell you that it's syncing, and it will tell you when it's paired. On the player side, once it's paired, it'll go from showing pairing to connecting to service and connected. Once it's connected, it will go ahead and pair both sides up, and when you get to player overview, the player should populate once it's done. Once service is connected, you can refresh, and you can see that the test player has now populated. To confirm, you can go and click in to double check.